Hey, Ho Squad. What's happening? Okay, so I have been doing the whole fragrance layering thing. However, I haven't really been like talking about it. Funny thing is, I've been like doing these little quick shorts of it. Most of the time in the morning, kind of like a reminder. Usually, yeah, I do a video, but I have not been posting them. Don't ask me why, but I have not been posting them. So anyway, we're going to talk about them. So I'm going into my phone and looking up the videos like, oh, what's this? So I got some. We're going to talk about them. And I enjoy it. I don't always layer or everything. No, some days, especially when I'm trying out something new, definitely don't layer. I just try to go unscented. Let's see how it works. Let's see if we love it. But when you're playing with stuff, and sometimes you just need to, because some things might need a little sweetening up, might need a little something, and that's what I'm learning about. All right, so if you all want to see some fragrance layering combinations, combos, however you want to say it, don't go nowhere. If it sounds like, if you can hear in the background, I don't know if you can, but if you hear like knocking and stuff, that is my grandson. That is not like, workers in the house. No, that's the Kari over my head, because this room is over the front room, the living room. So, if you hear that, that's just Kari living his best life. No lies, no lies. Okay, so let's talk about this first one. This is the one that I wore the other day. So, baby, I was wearing this. Now, this is straight Laura Mercier. So I'm not going to really show the stuff, the body washes and things, quite frankly, because I don't feel like going to get them. But this is the almond coconut body souffle. Now, I use the soap too, and I use some Perlier almond soap. But this right here, this was it, baby. This was it. This is the almond. This is the ambre vanille with the almond coconut. Baby, I smelled so delicious. Let me say that again. I smelled delicious. Delicious. Do you hear me? Delicious. These two have me smelling so good, y'all. I'm just here to tell y'all that. Yes. So if you have these two, just wear them together, because ambre vanille has a little coconut in it too. And I'll be honest, the almond coconut can be a little much. Oh, he's upset, huh? And it can be a little much because it gets this really buttery. It's real buttery to me. But then you add this and it just sweetens it up and everything. Oh, he's all upset, ain't he? Can y'all hear him? He is clearly doing something he shouldn't be doing. So anyway, let's go ahead to the next one. This one, now y'all know that I love me some Vincent, and this is a new one that I've been loving. This is Candyman with Vahina. So this is, Candyman is a really, as I always say, a very elegant, sophisticated, candy-like vibe, a gourmand, very candy-like, very sweet, but it's not so sweet that it's just too much that I can't deal with it. Because if you've been around, if you knew, let me tell y'all, I do not like to smell. I don't like that sugary sweet. I don't like it too much. It has to have a certain sophistication to it. It can't just be too much like, oh, I'm wearing like Kool-Aid. And then I added this. This is Vahina. This is a vanilla, but it's got apricot in it. It's got osmanthus, so it's kind of got this apricot-y, dare I say it, nuance to it. And together, oh my goodness, it was just, I just smelled beautifully sweet and seductive, and yet still classy, and just that sweet hoe. I was a sweet hoe. So that was those two. The reason why I'm going fast right now without any breaks is because I had these three out. Now I got to go find the next ones that I'm going to do, because I found this one. Oops, I forgot one piece. Hold on. Okay, so now let's just talk about this one. This is Nishane's Fan Your Flames, right? Now, I got to be honest, me and Fan Your Flames were having a little problem. It was kind of a little too masculine for me. It was just It was just leaning a little too masculine. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be. I wasn't sure if I was keeping it. What, right? But then I said, let's just do something with it. Let's make it interesting. So this has coconut in it. So I added fresh coconut and cotton. Now, this is the body cream. What I really like about this is that it has this fresh coconut to it, but it's a cleaner one with the cotton. So it's not super coconut. It's just like this subtle coconut, right? So I just wanted a little subtle coconut to go with it. And then I added Bath and Body Works Sweet Whiskey. Now, the reason why I did this is because this has rum. This is like kind of boozy. Sweet whiskey, boozy. So it's got this vanilla whiskey, and then it's got a little amber, so it's a little sweeter vibe. And so I added it to sweeten it up, yet keep the booziness going with the coconut and the vanillas and the ambers. This was a win. This was a win together. It really was. So that was, let me give it to y'all again. The Shanae Spaniel Flame with fresh coconut and cotton body cream and some sweet whiskey mist. Okay, so now here is the next combination, and I went in on this one, y'all. This is Oud Orchid by Mancera. Now, Oud Orchid is one of my favorites by Mancera. It is this beautiful floral with a slight bit of fruit in it. Gives it just this, oh, it is, yeah. I was late to this party, but I'm so glad I have it. I have some more Manceras I need to get. That's gonna be my 2023 list. Should I do a Christmas list? I'm gonna do a Christmas list, talk about what I'm trying to get, the stuff that's on my list to get. All right, so I did that. But first I did this. One of my oils, and I talked about this in my unedited LuuLuu. This is this sky dye, right? So here it is right here. It is just this really beautiful floral. It's like that deep floral that you kind of vibes, you know, like that, real talk, like that Middle Eastern floral, really rich, really deep. So that was that. I also used Golden Ocean Pearl body cream. Now, Golden Ocean Pearl has bergamot, breeze, vanilla, orchid, and golden amber. I love this because it is a very kind of like just a little juicy, fruity amber. But the amber is not really deep. It's not like this is like, for one thing, the Golden Ocean Pearl is more of a summertime amber. So I like it when I'm layering things because it kind of vibes with things and just brings up the amber without being overpowering. Sorry, my bad. And then I use this, and when I use my body sprays, they're gonna last forever. I only spray like the outside of my clothes, right? So this is Cashmere Glow. Now this one is Golden Peach, Lily Petals, Shimmering Vanilla, and a Cashmere Musk. The reason why I use this is because it has the peachy kind of, the peach is there, but it's more of a real, it's not like in your face peach. It's like a really subtle peach within this vanilla cashmere vibe, which is what you get in here. In Oud Orchid, you get the subtle peach. So together they're giving you the subtle peachiness, but then there's a sweetness and the florals. So yes, auntie, I was smelling good. Y'all, I was going through my phone. I was like, oh my God, I do have a lot of these. Now watch this one. This one is going to be such the no-brainer. When you see it, you're going to be like, oh, let me put on my glasses. I was looking up some stuff. I'm sorry. Back on now. This is, let me just do this right. This is Rosendo number 5. Matu number 5. This is, of course, Floral, Amber, and Sensual Musk, right? Y'all, watch this. Y'all gonna be like, why didn't I think of this? This is Sensual Amber and Rosendo number 5. I want to say number 2. I don't even have that one. MG. Y'all, this smells so damn good. Now remember, this is all about the sensual musk and the amber and the florals, and then you add sensual amber on top of it, which is, let's see what this is, golden amber, wild berries, orange flower, lotus petals, and creamy sandalwood. Baby, let's just do this. Superpowers activated on the sexy and the sensual. That's how, there we go. Okay, these next two, they're gonna kill you all. They're gonna kill you all. But let me just get y'all started. So let's talk orange blossom. I love orange blossom. It's one of my favorites. It's such a beautiful white floral. I love white florals. So y'all, if you've been around, you know I love the white florals. So let me give y'all this one. Whoo, child. So let's start off with Perfume. So this is a stunning white floral. It's very much similar to Love Don't Be Shy, which I used to have, but it was a little too heavy on the marshmallow for my personal taste. And I like this one. This leans more on the orange blossom. This is by Nobile 1942. If I didn't say that, Nobile 1942. So then what I did with this is I pulled out this fairy tale, which is, of course, by, you know, this is very stunning. It's got orange flower in it. It's got pomegranate, if I'm not mistaken. It's got orange blossom. It's got a little pomegranate, vanilla. Very much, everyone says it smells like Libra. I don't know. Did I say that right? Libra. Libra. I don't know. Whatever. By YSL. So I had these two. Boom, but then I just needed to throw some more orange blossom in. And then I took this one. And no one really talks about this one at all. This is like really not talked about. This is Oranges en Fleur by Hubigans. Hubigan is such an underrated, very classic old school perfumery. And so this is just a beautiful, this is similar to like Serge Lutens Fleurs d'Oranger, but whereas that one is a little spicier, a little heavier, this is the brighter one of that. So it's kind of, you know, you're getting that orange blossom though. Beautiful. So here we go. We got Nobile 1942's Perfume, Hubigans, Oranges en Fleur, and then you throw in some Fairy Tale body cream. I need a really good orange blossom shower cream. I'm trying not to spend all my money with Perlier, but Perlier be having some of these fragrances that I be needing. Okay, but anyway, next up, this one, baby, this one killed the game. So I'm gonna give y'all the setup for this one, and then I'm gonna bam y'all with the actual fragrance, because Rose is so beautiful, but you know, it's just kind of cool outside, so we gotta do a little differently. So I have this oil, so we going with the Skydive oil, the Satar, y'all know the Skydive oil that I've been talking about. This is a floral oil. This is, you know, just put it on your pulse points, just really brings that fragrance in. Now I forgot, so I started out with the Rose body cream by you know, Bath and Body Works. I love this stuff. I am almost done with this one. You know what? It seems like my empties is going to be all about the body creams and stuff, because that's what I use a lot. So yeah, this Rose body cream. Now, this is no longer available. If they bring it back, I'm going to be snatching up some more of this one. This is Love by Bath and Body Works. This is the Cacao Rose Essential Oil Mist. What's supposed to be in here? Cacao and rose essential oils. It's primarily rose to me though, but it's a very delicate, beautiful rose. I love it. This is something, I haven't been talking about it, but this is like what I've been wearing. Like sometimes I just throw it on when I'm sitting around the house before I go to sleep. Love it, love it, love it. But this is where I went with this. Delina Exclusive. Y'all, I smell so sexy and good that day. Now, I wasn't going for sexy and good, but it was what I was serving the nation. I was serving the nation sexy and good. So here, let's go. So it was the Rose body cream. You know, I'm bringing out that rose. And then we have the florals of just attar and kind of vibing with that oud, you know what I'm saying? Because this has oud in it. Delina Exclusive has oud. So these are, you know, perfect because this is a Middle Eastern oil. And then threw on some of this rose on top just to give it this delicate dusting of more rose. Baby. Say it with me. Stunting on the hose. Boom. All right, next up is a quickie. Coffee is it? I don't know. I've been feeling coffee. Have you been feeling coffee? I have been feeling some coffee in my life. And so with that being said, let's talk coffee and whiskey body cream with Floral Streets Ylang Ylang Espresso. Now, to really kill the game, I have some, what is it, TPH Taraji's line. She has a Palo Santo and Ylang Ylang body wash. Yes. And then the Ylang Ylang Espresso with the coffee and whiskey. The coffee and whiskey with this one just brings out even more of the coffee notes. And then you have this sexy Ylang Ylang. End of discussion. We're done. Shut it down. So that's Ylang Ylang, an espresso with coffee and whiskey. Now, honestly, if you have anything that has a little coffee in it, go on and get you this coffee and whiskey body cream. Because I promise you, yeah, I'm almost done. It's like right here. I can see it now. It's about right here. I'm halfway done. I'm buying me another one. I'm going to have this on backup. I'm probably going to get 2 more. Because I have the coffee and whiskey fragrance too. But it's really this body cream because it just goes with everything. Everything that has a little coffee base. Now, hold up. I'm just going with this one too. All right, next up is this little combination. And now you have to do one of these things in order for it to work correctly. So we're going to talk about Alexander J. The Majestic Garden. This is a cherry blossomed almond vibe, right? But it has this pepper note on the beginning. Now, on the paper it's really bad, but once you put it on your skin it's not as bad. But here's how you tone it down, that pepper note, because the pepper can be a little too much. You start out with old school. Let's go old school. Jergens cherry almond. Now, unless if you're young you just don't know, but if you know, you know about Jergens cherry almond. This thing has been around forever, and it is cherry almond. That's what I said. That's what Tom Ford decided. That's where they came up with Lost Cherry, from Jergens cherry almond. This thing has been around for decades. And so anyway, you add this, and then it balances out and sweetens up, brings up the almond a little more, so it becomes a really delicate, beautiful thing. And I've gotten compliments with this, but then listen, we're really gonna kill the game. And then we're gonna dust a little Japanese cherry blossom. Yes, Bath and Body Works Japanese cherry blossom for the win. It's good. I mean, it's a classic for a reason. It's a classic for a reason. Got a little cherry blossom, a little pear. It's just a classic, beautiful, clean vibe. So it really enhances the delicacy of that cherry blossom. Now this one right here, this is very specific to a type of taste and having something like this. But here's this. If you like apricot, if you like osmanthus, we're gonna go with Sunshine Woman by Amouage. This is, oh my goodness, this is so good. This is just, it's stunning. And then I added Absolute de Osmanth by Paris Monte Carlo to really amp up that osmanthus apricot vibe. Now let's talk about this little baby right here. This is Bath and Body Works Cinnamon and Sandalwood body cream. I am going to get the essential oil when I get on a good deal. I've just been like, this has been my whole thing. because you know Bath and Body Works always has sales, and so I haven't been rushing, you know, because like it's like, oh my god, it's this sale, and I could have bought a few things, but I honestly didn't. Do I regret? Now I figure I'm gonna get some of this stuff on SAS, and I'm gonna get some of it on Body Care Day. Like some of this stuff I'm gonna hit on Body Care Day. But anyway, cinnamon and sandalwood is just that. It is cinnamon and a sandalwood. And it is so good, especially at this time of year, especially if you wear spicier fragrances, the ones with cinnamon in it, right? Because I have quite a few with cinnamon. So I always use this. This is cinnamon and sandalwood. Let me give you this one right here. Now, when I'm doing this, a lot of times I will also do, and it's in my Amazon store, link in the description, sandalwood soap. So I have some Indian sandalwood soap, bar soap, and I always use that first to really like seal that sandalwood vibe in. But this right here, Overture with the cinnamon and sandalwood, this already is a vibe on its own, but then you add this to it. OMG, it is good. It is deliciously good. Smelling just like, it's just a very sophisticated, spicy, kind of gourmandy amber vibe. That's what it is with Overture. Okay, speaking of cinnamon and sandalwood, right here. Now I went with a different vibe with this, right? Because this is cinnamon and sandalwood, and I went with something that has cinnamon, but now that we're going a little more floral, and that is Lovely Garden by Mancera. So Mancera, I use this together because this has a spiciness to it, but it's also a floral, incensey, gorgeous. And then I added in this, which is Full. I think that's how you say it, Full. This is a fragrance oil. This is very jasmine-y, as you can tell, very jasmine-y. So this amps up that little jasmine vibe in it. All of this together, baby, I was smelling sexy, florally, spicy, incensey, fab. So that was this one. So this was Lovely Garden with cinnamon and sandalwood with Full, the oil, the fragrance oil. Now I held this one to last because this one was a good one too, y'all. This was a good one. This is a good one. So let me just give y'all this one. This one is so cozy. It's just so, it just makes you want to chill, cuddle. This is cozy, this is cuddle, this is sweater weather. It is all of that. So we're going to start here and talk about Lavandis Trianon by Maison Lancôme. Of course, this one can be a little hard to come by, but if you got it, listen to what I'm saying. If you don't have it, look for something that's more lavendy. This is like a lavender milk, sweet lavender milk, lactonic, beautiful, gorgeous. Yes. And we have this, right? And then I added on vanilla and patchouli. Now I did a vanilla wash, you know, a basic vanilla, right? And then this is vanilla and patchouli. These are the aromatherapy one. So this is very heavy on vanilla. It's got that patchouli vanilla, but it's gorgeous, right? Now you think I'm done, right? Because now I'm smelling just cozy and delicious, right? And then I sprayed this on top of it, which is Cozy Season. When this one is, let me see again, this is Lavender, Golden Honey, and Creamy Oak. Y'all. Yes. Yes. This is just the lavender, the honey. This is just sweet, sexy overload, right? This is just sweet, delicious, cozy. And this is that, like that laid back, you know, chill, cuddle, cozy, sexy. You know what I'm saying? This is cuddle sexy. Cuddle sexy right there. Use that word, cuddle sexy. Okay? I'm about to have everything dropping. All right, so that is it for my recent layering combinations. There'll be more coming. I'm going to keep trying to keep up with them so that I can you know, just show them off. And I guess I should be doing them in my shorts so y'all see them on the daily. Would y'all want me to do that? To put them up on the dailies? Like, okay, here's my fragrances, my layering or whatever fragrance for the day. Y'all want to see some of the days like that? I think I'm gonna start doing that. Let's just talk. All right, so that is it for today. That is it for all these layering combinations. Give me some good ones. If you've used some of these fragrances and got a different combination, go on and throw that in the in the comments. Would love to hear from you. All right, it's your LuuLuu. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Perfume Ho is out.